Hey everyone, I just want to talk about my content for a bit. I just want to talk a little bit about how I plan on, I guess, reforming my content, if that makes any sense. I am not going to get in the habit of making these types of update videos where I just talk about what's going to happen with the channel and blah, 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 because honestly, they're not very entertaining. And on top of that, there's no point in making these very often. The only reason I make one right now is because I'm just making some, I guess, bigger changes compared to what I would do in the past. To start with, there's a lot of videos that just quote-unquote disappeared off of my channel. That's because I privated a fuck ton of them, right? And the reason I did that is because I wanted to start phasing out some of the content that I used to make in the past, like for example, Let's Plays. One of my old Let's Plays are kind of shit, to be honest with you. I only kept like the most recent series around because it kind of just fits more of my current style of doing things. There's other videos that I kind of privated too, like for example, there are videos where I basically just did some trolling in Call of Duty. I think I called the series Call of Trolling Modern Rage Fair Free. It's pretty fucking cringe, honestly. I haven't done anything like that in years, so there's no point in keeping it around, and the videos kind of suck ass. There are also videos where I used to use like more questionable language in my videos. Like for example, I would use words like the alternative to a bundle of sticks, for example. And that kind of shit is just not going to fly these days, so I'm just going to private all of those videos, or at least all the videos that I probably think I said stuff like that, because to be quite honest, there's just no need for it anymore. There's no reason for me to say it. I did leave some of my older videos behind where I guess they just kind of have a history for my channel for me, like personally. For example, I left my the last two YouTube poops that I've ever done on this channel because that's the kind of stuff I used to make on my previous YouTube channel. It's like over a decade ago. And I guess to me, it's just kind of an important piece of like my content making history, along with a few other different videos that I left out as well. So if I didn't private it, it's because I think it had some kind of significance for me personally. No, I do kind of want to get into like the kind of content that I do want to start making like this day forward. They're not going to be any update videos like this one. Like I kind of want to do like more like, I guess meaningful content. I guess meaningful in the sense that they're not just me just sitting there playing video games. That's what my live streams are for. I'll get to live streams in a minute though. Examples of stuff that I kind of want to try to do more of in the future, maybe reaction videos, maybe reviews of games, or maybe just first impressions of games, I guess. So I guess first impressions might be the closest to a Let's Play. Maybe do like tutorial videos or like how-to videos for a few things. I haven't 100% decided of what I wanted to do that for yet. These are just kind of ideas I'm throwing around right now. I'll probably still continue to make shit posts here and there because they're just kind of fun to do. And I already have an idea for one of those that I want to implement, but it's just a matter of doing it. And I guess as I mentioned before, shortened down versions of streams. So particularly live streams in general, really. I'll get more to that. And also just want to try out just whatever other video ideas that I may have in the future. So basically, I want to do stuff that requires more effort on my part as far as like editing and planning goes. And I guess just, I don't know, just things that are better put together than a Let's Play. You know what I mean? Now, as far as like the frequency that I will be uploading videos, that's still kind of up in the air. I want to remain more consistent than I am now. So I want to do this kind of thing more regularly, I should say. I want to put more focus on it. Because what I have been doing was live streaming more often for quite a while since, I want to say late 2019. I want to say I started getting back into live streaming. But I've been doing most of, if not all of it, on Twitch. And I have not been really saying anything about it here on YouTube. I haven't been really, you know, trying to get you guys to go, hey, I want to go check out his Twitch channel because I haven't been saying shit about it. I may drop a link of it in my video descriptions, but that's about it. I don't advertise it or anything like that. And I probably should start, you know, promoting it more often. That way I can actually get you guys to try to check it out maybe, and maybe hang out with me in those streams. But speaking of hanging out, I mentioned before I've been doing it on Twitch, but starting like about very recently, I just decided to switch over to YouTube instead. So I'm going to have a dedicated live streaming channel for YouTube, and that's going to be called Stream Turtles of Thick, and the link to that is just going to be in the description below. As far as when I'm going to stream, my targeted schedule is going to be basically Saturdays and Sundays at, it'll be at 10 a.m. for US Central Daylight Savings Time. I guess right now, technically, that's what it is. Basically, if you live in the Midwest in the US, that's probably your time zone. And typically what I'm going to do is on Saturdays, I plan on playing a specific game until I beat it. I mean, that's the plan anyway. And at the very moment, I'm trying to beat Code Bane. That's kind of a fun run through, and I've been doing that on Twitch too. So for the very few of you that actually have checked out my Twitch streams and looked at my recent schedules, that schedule is not going to change except for removing Wednesdays from the deal. I'm going to stop streaming on Wednesdays. I'll just stick to Saturdays and Sundays specifically in the morning. But speaking of Sundays, that's going to be typically what I call a free day. And I'll just stream whatever the fuck I want. I'll try to plan it ahead of time to where I can actually give you guys some notice on it. I'm going to try to stop making it one of those things where I decide what I'm going to do like the moment of or the day of. An example of things I'm trying to plan is collaboration streams. So typically what a content creators like to do like collabs and stuff, and personally I enjoy collabs the most out of any content I've ever done, and I want to do that often, but the thing is, realistically speaking, I'm not going to be able to do it very often. I mean, time is not always going to be on everyone's side, you know, and it's just not how it fucking works for me. Once every month, so technically be at the very last Sunday in every month, I'm going to try to plan a collab stream specifically for those days. And I don't know what I'm going to do for this month yet, but I still have to plan it out. So that's going to be a lot of fun, and I plan on taking those collab streams. I can take those streams and make them smaller, more compact, into a more consumable video, I guess. I sound like a fucking businessman, you know, saying, oh, consumers are going to watch my video. But you know what I mean, though, right? Just a more compressed form of the video, short form, I should say, where you're not going to spend like 2 hours watching it. You can spend maybe 10-20 minutes watching it, hopefully. I don't know exactly how the video length is going to play out. It probably depends on the stream and what happens in it, right? So basically, those are going to be posted on my main channel, which is what you're watching right now. Now, as far as like my other like socials and social medias and stuff, like, you know, like Twitter, Instagram, and all that shit, I haven't been doing a good job of promoting those either. But they're not, I don't think they're really as important either. Like, my Twitter, Instagram, Soundcloud, I guess, you can check them out. They're in the links in the description below. They're always going to be there. Those links are going to be in every fucking video. I might just start pointing them out more often. But, I mean, Twitter's not that important. I mean, I'm on it regularly. I don't know. I just tweet stuff. Nothing really special. Instagram, I hardly post on. But, I mean, you can follow it anyway if you want. I don't really care. SoundCloud, I hardly ever put anything on there, and honestly, my music it ain't that great, Chief. It's you can ignore that one. But I have it there anyway in case you're interested, so whatever. But yeah, I mean, that's all I really got for you. I mean, this was just gonna be a quick little video, just letting you know what's going on with me, what's going on with what I'm planning to do for content in the future, and I guess we'll just have to see how it goes from here, because like right now, I'm kind of just sitting here and telling you what I really want to do with my content, like in the future and whatnot. But honestly, how it's actually going to play out is really going to depend on me and like how motivated I am to do it, and if I can actually get myself to continue doing it. Because motivation is a huge factor, and that's half the reason why I upload so irregularly, is because I end up just getting lazy. I mean, I'm just going to put it as it is. I get lazy. So I need to push myself to actually be more on the ball with it, you know. Anyway, that's all I got for you. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to, you know, do the thing that every other fucking YouTuber tells you to do. You know, the liking, the commenting, and the subscribing, and, you know, I kind of want to know your thoughts on it too. Like, what kind of content do you want to see? And I may or may not take it in consideration. I mean, I'll definitely try to read the comments when I can, though. It's part of being a content creator, am I right? I hope you may or may not have enjoyed the video, and, you know, peace out.